Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net, and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to open our beautiful paper pumpkin for this month. I'm excited for it for August. It is Sweet Sunflowers for August of 2022. I'm sorry my box got crushed in shipping, but that's okay. It's a very, very pretty box, and I know that there's a wonderful technique in here to make these sunflowers. Now, if you are not a member of my paper pumpkin team, I sure would love to have you. There's a link below that you can click on and join. Remember, until the end of the month, if you join Paper Pumpkin for 3 months, you'll also get to choose a free product from our celebration catalog list. And then if you are new to Paper Pumpkin and it's your first time subscribing, Stampin' Up! Will send you a very sweet Paper Pumpkin block. Isn't that cute? And it says Paper Pumpkin on it right there. All right, now, I love to open this. I haven't even opened this. I take the cover off of it, and I haven't even opened it yet, and I love to open it with you guys. And I know that there's even a special gift in here. I'm really excited for this one this month. I've seen many projects already, and we have 2 spots. A crushed curry and a soft suede. Most of the time we get 1. But here, in this month, soft suede and crushed curry. I love to save my spots, because if my ink pads go dry and I don't have a re-inker, I use my spots. So let's see what we have here. We always get a nice stamp set. I love sunflowers. Wishing you so much happiness. That's so nice. And thank you. Look at the little bee. Oh, and it's got one with the wings up and one with the wings flat. That's so cute. That's the center of the sunflower. And it says hello. Okay, so I love those. For a one-of-a-kind friend. Oh, so nice. Okay, I love those sentiments. I'll use every single one of those. Now, that's another thing about Paper Pumpkin. If you don't have a whole lot of time to craft, you might like to receive something like this. Even, you want to craft, but you don't have a whole lot of time. You don't have a whole lot of money also to spend. And getting this kit is the greatest way to craft inexpensively. It comes right to your door. It has everything in it. The only thing you're going to need maybe is a pair of scissors. That's it. Okay, so if you subscribe even for 12 months, you have 12 stamp sets, and then you'll have 12 spots. I mean, and this year we're going to get 13. So, it's a great inexpensive way to keep up your crafting. All right, let's see. So this says the free gift. Use the green card bases. I think the honeycomb. This is our free gift. Look at that honeycomb gold foil. This month we got a free gift. This was really the month to get Paper Pumpkin, I think, because we got the free gift, and I love sunflowers. Let's see, how many do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 honeycombs. Wow, and they're gold. They're so pretty. We'll see what we're going to do with that. Okay, now, yes, crafting is coming. You'll want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin before the 10th of September to get, we're going to go into the holiday Paper Pumpkins. So we'll go into Halloween and fall and Christmas. They will be beautiful. So even if, like I said, if you want to sign up for just 3 months, now's the time to do it. And I do alternative Paper Pumpkin projects. Normally we get a piece of blue, and this month, because of the sunflowers, they did yellow. I love that. It looks like Daffodil Delight. Oh, look how pretty. I can already see pretty here. Are those the envelopes? Oh my gosh. These are the, I'm so excited. Wait a minute. I am ecstatic, because now all of a sudden I'm thinking of alternative projects with the envelopes, right? So here's some dimensionals and glue dots. Everything's in here for you. Everything. And you get instructions. We didn't even look at that, huh? Here's the instructions. So we'll make 6 cards. It looks like 3 of each. Look at those sunflowers. They're beautiful. All right, let's see what we have here. I am excited. Like I said, I don't even open this without you guys. I've been doing this for years, and I just like doing it with you. Okay, so there's glue dots. There's dimensionals. Here are these absolutely gorgeous envelopes. And see, a lot of times on my alternatives, I'll cut an envelope up to make a card. Look at how gorgeous these are. Let's see. We have these and these. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Every one of them. They're all the same. Okay, so right there. Then let me get to these instructions here behind the cardboard. Now, you're going to want to save your cardboard if you're new to this, okay? And I'll tell you that why in just a moment. So this will tell you what we receive. 9 cards and 9 envelopes. Oh, okay, I guess there's 3 designs. And there's the coordinating colors. And then over here are some alternative projects that they give you some ideas with, which is wonderful. And then if you open this up in the instructions, every single card is right here to put together so easily, step by step. If we need to cut anything, they also give you a ruler here, an 18-inch ruler. Okay, so like I say, the only thing you would need is a pair of scissors. Oh, I'm just excited about this. Wow, look at this one. That's beautiful. Let's see what we have in this kit before I get just crazy. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit the camera. Look how pretty these are. Card fronts, right? So we have some of those. We have some cutouts. These are not adhesive backed, okay? So we'll probably use dimensionals or glue dots. And they look like they are watercolored almost. Isn't that cute? Now we have our card bases. Let's see what we have here. There we go. We have 3 of these. So pretty. Now, let me say this, okay? I will put 3 cards together today the way the front of this comes, okay? I'll put together 3, 1 of each. And I save the rest because to have this on the back, to me, that's a card front, right? That is a card front. That's so pretty. So I really want to expand this kit. If you watched me last month, I went nuts with that kit last month. I had so many, I had a lot of alternatives. Well, and my Paper Pumpkin team receives exclusive alternative cards from me also. So see, I guess this might go like that. I'm just guessing at this point. I have to read the directions. I never read the directions before I open it with you guys. But to me, that's a card base. So 9, I'm already seeing, like, if you wanted to, you could actually get 18 cards out of this. And this too, you know, where it's front and back. I think that's wonderful. Now here's all of our cutouts. Also, oh, look, the little bees, aren't they cute? Sunflowers, we're going to stamp on these. And our flowers right here. Oh, and then there's vellum honeycomb. Vellum honeycomb, guys. And all of these are already, like, you know, you just have to pop them out, that's all. So easy peasy stuff. Now, I talked to you about this piece of cardboard. These stamps are always photopolymer, and you need a little cushion with them. So if you do not have the Stampin' Pierce mat, or, you know, some type of a pierce mat, then you can use this piece of cardboard as your cushion to go ahead when you stamp. So you see, like I said, you use every bit of this kit, and the only thing you really need is a pair of scissors. All right. I'm going to review the directions, and I'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll start with one of these wonderful cards. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Thank you. Okay, let's start with card number 1. Now, let's look at our directions first. So, because if you're new, you need to understand all their little marks here, okay? This is telling you to mount the stamp onto the block, okay? So I've already done that for a one-of-a-kind friend right here. And then we're going to use soft suede. Now, like I said, I have the spot that came in the kit, but I'm going to use my large pad. I'm going to save my spot. Now, it's showing us here that we need this piece. Okay, isn't that beautiful? And I already fold my card in half, my card base. Like I said, I'll make one of each this way, exactly the way that the kit comes. And then it's showing here that we need 2 little bees and our tag right here. And we'll go ahead and punch those out of here. So we have our cutouts, our die cuts right here. So we need our tag, right? Let's put that aside. And we need 2 little bees. So I'm just going to poke out 2 of those right there, okay? All right, let's move this aside. And now what this is showing us here is on the back of here where you see the dark dots right here. Those are glue dots, and then where you see the the hexagon shapes, those are dimensionals. So on the back of this little front here, in the solid place, in the solid part of this, we want to put some glue dots. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll place 4 of them. Now you can easily pick those up with your fingers, but I like to use a tool, a take your pick tool. So we're going to do exactly this. And then I'm going to get these backs off. These glue dots are slightly larger than what usually comes. They're a little bit, yeah, they're just a larger glue dot. Let me show you what we got like last month. The size of them that usually come is about this size. Let's see, let me move this aside. So this is this month's, and like these are the ones that we usually get. So that's pretty good to get different sizes. I save these all the time. I love them because they're flat and thin. The ones that I don't use, but I use them every place else. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on our card front. Not upside down, right? Okay, let's lay this right here and giving us a nice border. Now what you need to remember or kind of look at with this is they have the images coming off of this honeycomb piece in the middle. So when you place this, make sure that it doesn't come off of your card, okay? Stay within your card base always whenever you're making a card so that it fits in your envelope properly. Okay, let's move this aside and let's bring our little tag in. They have it to where the yellow is at the bottom. I'm going to bring in the cardboard. I have a Stampin' Pierce mat, but I want to show you that this is fantastic. And we're just going to stamp our sentiment in soft suede. Right here. I just hold it so that the ink will soak into the paper. Don't add too much pressure because you can spread out your stamp and then it gets blurry. There we go. Isn't that great? That works out really well. All right, let's move this aside and bring this back in. Now what it shows is, oh, actually, I'm sorry, I punched out 2 beads. Let's see, this one, see how the wings are? It shows one of, do I have one of each? No, these are 2 are the same. Wait a minute. We need different bees here, I think. I could be wrong. Hold up, hold up. Nope, I think they're all the same. Okay, they are all the same. I thought there were different ones. Why did I think there were different ones? Okay. They're the same. Okay, so yes, the little bees. Okay, we'll go back to that. Like I said, I haven't put one together, so I just do it with you guys. I thought that there were one like on the side. Oh, it's the stamp that has the one on the side and the one that's flat. I was looking for a cutout like that, but no. You have the same cutouts. That's okay. All right, let's put our dimensionals on here. And there's just something about these wonderful dimensionals from Paper Pumpkin. They're a little thicker and they're a little squishier. I like them. Let's put this right here. And you want to come out here on this honeycomb, okay? A little bit. That's what it shows in the picture. And now we want to go ahead and put our dimensionals on our bees. 1 on each. It should fit. That's what it shows. All right. Right there. And then right here. Good. And then these little guys One's going to go right here, like it's flying on our sentiment. You want to put the dimensional on the card, not on this, because then you're going to have like two dimensionals. So I let the little bottom of it kind of hang over onto your sentiment. So that looks cute. And then this one comes right here like it's flying on the leaves. Cute, right? Now, I like to decorate the inside of my card. I can't help it. So let's see, what should we do? This says, for a one-of-a-kind friend, let's pick another sentiment. Wishing you so much happiness. I always need thank you cards. Let me use thank you. Let me use the thank you. I'll get another block. And now I have really my choice. I could go with my crushed curry. I'm going to do my sentiment, thank you, right here. Actually, wait a minute. I have an idea. See these leaves, this leaf right here and that little greenery right there? That's kind of cute right there, right? Or should we do some, let's do bees. I like these little guys. Let's do 3 of these little guys. I have an idea first where I'm going to put that thank you. We get a little creative, right? We can be creative. Okay, so that was corny, but you know, be creative. All right, now let's go ahead with some crushed curry. I want my bees in crushed curry. So I'm going to take the little flat one that I was looking for in the cutouts. And there's his little antenna. Make sure his antenna are up. And a little crushed curry. Let me get my pad here. Little crushed curry right here in the corner. And now I'm going to take this one that's kind of on the side in crushed curry. And I'm going to go here and here and here. I didn't stamp that one all the way. Did you see that? But they're photopolymer, so you can go over top of them. There we go. And I got the little wings on there. So the big one and then 3 little ones. And now I want to take my thank you and stamp it here. I was going to put it up here, but then I was like, oh, I love those little bees. They could be kind of like buzzing around the thank you. And then this is a nice area for you to write a nice sentiment. Isn't that cute? Here's our first card. You don't have to do a thing to the envelopes. They're absolutely gorgeous. Just fold your flap down. I wouldn't stamp a bit on this. I think they're just gorgeous the way they are. I mean, you could put a leaf or maybe some of the little bumblebees on there. That would kind of look cute right there, wouldn't it? Let's try it, okay? Just because we're doing it just together, okay? So let's mimic the inside of the card. Let's try that. There's one. And of course I did it upside down, but that's okay. Here's 2. Three. 4. Okay. So you can do your little bees, but make sure your antennas are in the up position. It's good if I make a mistake because it makes you guys, you know, kind of realize, hey, wait, I need to look at that. I just picked it up. It looked right to me, but it wasn't. So, but that looks cute on the envelope, right? Let's put some back here. Just because we can, and we have ink, and we're crafting. Okay, now I know I have my antenna the right way now. There we go. Now let's let these guys fly up. Ah. I'm just to the side of the camera here. There we go. And there. And there. Cute. So I think that's a great way if you just want to use a little bit more ink, which of course we're crafters and we always do. All right, there is our first absolutely gorgeous card with our pretty little inside. That's really cute. All right, back in a minute and we'll get to the next one. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love sunflowers. We have a place off of one of the exits going into the next town over, Johnson City, and it's like as you round the exit going down the ramp, they have planted an entire field of sunflowers. And the other day when I came through there, I almost wanted to stop and take a picture because they were so happy. They were the happiest sunflowers I think I've ever seen. So they were, I think they're so pretty. They were so big and just, it was almost like they were all smiling. Let's go ahead and stamp our envelope right here. I really liked putting the little bees on it. It's so cute. So, of course, I have my antenna up. And we'll just start to put these pretty cards together here. And let's let these guys just fly. So cute. Just a little something, just to do a little something different. Remember we used to have, and I still have it because I saved it. It was like a honeycomb. It was a golden white, and we had bees, and it was paper and whatever that was with it. And you can always do something with this, you know. This is like a universal set for a long time, you know, all year. I think you can always use sunflowers. I love them. Okay, so we did that. Now, let's go ahead, and that's my part. So let's go ahead and look at our instructions here. So we want to mount wishing you so much happiness. Let's do that. Let me get another block. I have a bunch of blocks. I've got a lot of them, so I just mount everything that I can. Okay, then we want a piece of vellum, the Honeycomb Vellum. This is really cool. I've never seen them do this before. That's awesome. What a delicate piece. All right, let's go ahead then, and we need this little strip here is our purple, or Blackberry Bliss, actually. I believe this coordinates with. So we want to take that piece out. And then it shows the sentiment on one of these right here that's kind of the bluish color. I'm going to call this the yellow color. All right, so we want to take that. All right, good. So, and of course, 2 bees. So let's get these little guys out. Right here. 2 of those right here. And I believe we have everything. Okay. Now, let me move our directions and our card, and I'll bring in a little mat here. And we'll go, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment right here in soft suede. Wishing you so much happiness in soft suede. Right around here. There we go. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now what it shows, let's look at our directions so that you guys know what we see here too. Our honeycomb needs 2 glue dots. The purple, or I'm sorry, the Blackberry Bliss needs 2 glue dots, and our sentiment needs 2 dimensionals, along with our bees needing 2 dimensionals. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this little guy right here, we're not going to stamp anymore. Let me take this away. So this little guy right here, I think there is kind of, when you really look at it close, there might be, I don't know, if there really is a front and a back of this, that it even matters, you know, because it's just like a background little stamp behind our sentiment. So you're just going to put your glue dots kind of centered, okay, just like this on here. And don't worry about them. They're going to stick through and everything. It's fine. You're good like that, okay? So let's put those here. Let's go ahead and get 2 glue dots on our Blackberry Bliss piece. And this is what it shows out here. Okay, and let's get 2 dimensionals here and 1 on each bee. Just stick these here. And 2 dimensionals here. Very simple. So put all these on. All right, now I'm going to get the backs off of everything. Mine as well, right? We're just going to put our card together. Absolutely. Here lately, I've been saying, you know, wow, these kits are really fantastic. And one is more fantastic than the other. I happen to love sunflowers. I loved last month's, though, because I'm a beachy person. Even though I live in Tennessee in the mountains. I'm from New Jersey originally, so I love the shore. Here we go. Let's move these things to the side. Anytime we get to go to Myrtle Beach, we go. We haven't been there, though, in over a year now. But we'll get back there. Love the beach. And here. Okay. Let's bring this here. Now, so we're going to focus right in here is what it's showing. So let's take our honeycomb here. Get it off of my surface, right? And let's just stick it here on a diagonal, okay? Let it be kind of, you know, going this way, okay? That's kind of what it shows. Let's go ahead and place our Blackberry Bliss here in the middle. We can place this down. Make sure you don't come off your card base over here now when you place that, okay? And that also holds this down. It also covers your glue dots. Whenever you're using vellum, you have to get creative to cover your glue dots. And now let's put our sentiment right here in the center of this cute little striped Blackberry Bliss piece. Just like that. That's adorable. And let's go ahead and place our little bees. We'll put one here at the bottom of the vellum, and then this one up here toward the top of the vellum. So you have a nice little diagonal grouping on top of your card there. So I really like that. That's a nice way to put that. So let's go ahead and do the inside like we have been. Wishing you so much happiness. What should we put? Thank you. Let's do oh, I'm going to put for a one-of-a-kind friend. That's what I'm going to put. Yeah. Let's put that. And let's do our bees here in our corner. And here in crushed curry. Now, you can do a sunflower if you'd like. We're going to do sunflowers on the next one. And now I'm going to get these little guys flying up. Let's do that. And then for one-of-a-kind friend, I'm going to stamp it right here. Just something a little different, and you have a nice area to go ahead and write a nice note. This is beautiful. Fun, fast, and beautiful. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Oh my goodness. They're just so pretty. They're just beautiful this month. Really, really gorgeous. Okay, back in a minute, and we're going to get to those sunflowers. Okay, I tested out a sunflower. I wanted, because I know I'm going to use them, and they're really fun. So this is called a twist technique. Let's go ahead and start with what we're going to need. Let's start with that first. Okay, so we need to mount thank you, the dot for the inside of the sunflower, the sun and the sunflower. We're going to use our punch outs with these flowers right here with glue dots. We're going to use the vellum honeycomb with glue dots. Our sunflower, after we stamp it, we'll then get two dimensionals and a glue dot, and then our two little bees. So let's go ahead and punch out our pieces here. Now, we're going to go up to this one right here. That's going to be for our sentiment in the yellow and the pink. We'll use that. I already took out my my vellum right there. Okay, my piece of vellum. And here we're going to use a sunflower. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And two little bees. and a flower. Ooh, these are pretty. Very delicate. Take your time taking them out. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that. It's really nice. Now, the alternatives that are going to come I'll then be using my free gift of my gold honeycombs and an enormous amount of sunflowers. I already know this because it just looks like so much fun. Let's go ahead first, and I'm going to bring in our cardboard here, and let's go ahead and do exactly what the directions tell us to do, one thing at a time. And we're going to stamp "Thank You" in soft suede. And right here, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just add the dimensionals to this as I go. It might be easier. Then I know I'm completed. I won't take the backs off yet, but there we go. All right, now we're going to come over to the sunflower, it says. So you punch out your little sunflower, and I want you to look at the sunflower like here, okay? You have a gathering of leaves here, and then like a couple that poke out up here. So you kind of want to look at your stamp, and here are those gatherings down here. See, this one is like a trio, and then this has about 4 or 5 in them. And that's what I looked at to line it up for the first time, and I thought I got a really good I thought I was in place pretty well on that, okay? Just about like that. Now, the whole thing about this is that it doesn't need to be straight at all. Our directions show to stamp in the center of this, the center of the sunflower first. I'm going to do my sunflower first, just in case I'm off a little bit, and then I'm going to stamp the center, okay? So let's go ahead and use the crushed curry. And remember, I've got that little bit of leaves and then this trio right here. So I'm going to go into the crushed curry. And I'm going to try to come and look over here the best I can. And stamp. Now, if you don't have like this cardboard, if anything is off of the sunflower, it's going to pick it up. But if you don't have something, that was pretty good. If you don't have something like that, you can, oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, I love that. You can put a piece of like old paper or something, grid paper or something behind it. All right, now this is how, let's see, whoops. I had this turned just like this, all right? And so there's our lower flowers here, and that's wonderful. Now, our directions show to take your block the way you had it and give it one turn counterclockwise. So I was like this, okay? I'm going to turn it once counterclockwise. I'm going to ink up. Now, it doesn't matter where this goes, okay? Just line up on your circle now and stamp it again. I'm going to let my ink soak in, and this is called twisting. And I'm going to remove this back here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Let me just, let's back up here just a second, just for you guys to see. All right, I'm going to take this one. I'm putting my little gatherings there of leaves at the bottom. Let's do the first one. Now, if you are really brave, you can tip it over. I'll say this. You can tip it over and take this like this and go directly to the ink pad. I'm not comfortable with that, but I've seen people do that with other things, not with this project. I really haven't had time. Guys, I have to admit, I have not had time to look at any videos. I had to go back to work again for a little bit. So let me just stamp this one time, and then I'll talk to you and kind of line that up the best I can. Okay, right, they had somebody quit, and so I've gone back to work, and I don't know, honest, I don't know right now if it's 3 days, 3 months, 2 years, I don't know how long I'm going to be there. So I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. And okay, so that's why I'm still doing, of course, still doing my Stampin' Up. And but you know, the videos might come a little more sporadically because now I have to work full time. It's I'm working 4/10s, so that's about how we are there. But it's Saturday morning, so here we are in the craft room, right? Kind of going back to where I was before COVID and then before I retired. So kind of taking it back to that. Now, look, this is the first stamp, and then when we twist it, here's the second stamp. Isn't that amazing? Just wanted to show you that. Now I'm going to move this aside because I'll finish that in just a few minutes when we're done. Now I'm going to stamp the middle in soft suede. I wasn't sure, like, if I could get this in the middle. I thought lining my petals up first would be the best way to go. There we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that? I love sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Okay, let's move this aside. So we stamp that. Now we're going to, I'm not going to put my dimensionals on that yet. I'll pull this down, my little flower here that we popped out. And it says to put 3 glue dots on here. So let's go ahead and do that part. And it says to put them here, and here, and one on this side. All right. So that's great. Okay. Now let me push that aside. I'm going to bring this in right here, and let's go ahead and put, like we did before, just 2 glue dots. This time it kind of shows like the larger part up here, and let's put our glue dots kind of in the center. This is, I'm just going by what I'm seeing, and they're always right. Whoop, I kind of ripped that, sorry. Take it easy with these things. Woo! But that's okay. It's going to be behind something. This is just an embellishment. Yeah, so take it easy with this while you remove your glue dots. See, I poked it and then I ripped it just a little bit, but it's okay. All right, now let's move this up here. Okay, let's start to put our card. Oh, I'll tell you what I wanted to do. On our envelope, yeah, let's do a sunflower, okay? Let's do a sunflower just, you know, without stamping it on anything, okay? So let's put a nice big sunflower here. Oh, I don't have my cardboard. I will need that. Right there, okay? Now I'm going to twist, stamp again, and bring this in. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. Line up the center. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And now let's go ahead and put our center in. Wonderful. And you know what? I think it needs some little bees. Oh, we could really decorate up an envelope, right? So let's go ahead and, I like the ones on the side, okay? Because they look more like they're flying. So I'm going to use these guys, and I'm just going to put 3 of those. Adorable! Isn't that cute? Okay, I have to do another sunflower back here. Now, I'm not going to worry about at all where that stamp is. That does not matter whatsoever at this point, right? But then we're going to twist. Now we're going to twist counterclockwise. It means to the left. And line your circle up. Stamp again. I'm seeing background paper. I am seeing like a whole sheet of DSP. With this, let's stamp the center, and I don't want that other little bee to feel like he's left out. So let me go ahead and use this little guy, and let's see, let's put him here, okay, and then let's get these 2 little guys, and let's let them fly like that. All right, cute. Oh my goodness, so adorable. All right, now, there we go. Let's bring in our card base. Just like that. Yeah, I am seeing. Okay, because, you know, as I'm doing this, I'm starting to get the thoughts of alternative projects. And I might just do a video on a sheet of DSP, because that sunflower with these leaves, and this is like a little, I don't know, something that would definitely make me sneeze in the fall. But yeah, something like this. And then these leaves all over a piece of 8.5 by 11. Anyway. Yes, that's my thought. That is my total thought. Okay, let's go ahead and start to put this together. So, we want to put our, let's get our vellum right here. And again, on a little bit of a diagonal around here, so that we want to see our leaf in the back there. It looks like the top of this vellum is at the top of this leaf. That's what it looks like to me. So that goes there. Now we want our thank you on top of that, and we already have our dimensionals on that. And so that's why I said it didn't matter if something ripped in there. We were going right over top of it because we want to hide, of course, our little glue dots, right, when we use vellum. Okay, and now this little guy right here is just, see, let's see, wait a minute. Where are my leaves? Hold up. Hold. I'm seeing I need leaves. Hold up. Unless they're on a punch out that I've missed. Yes. No. Why am I seeing more leaves than what I have here? Oh, it's not. It's the leaves on here. I'm so sorry. I was looking for extra leaves, and they're already on this piece. They make it so simple, and here I am trying to make it hard. So where this leaf is up here, okay, let me show you why I got confused. See this trio right here of leaves? I was like, oh, I have flowers. Where's my leaves? Huh, the leaves are attached. Okay, let's go ahead and put this right here. So you kind of want this leaf on the top, okay? And we're going to just attach that right there. That's what makes it beautiful, right? And now, now here's where our sunflower comes in. And we're going to place that right about in here. We want this up further. I'm going to detach that. I see this now. Remember, I'm doing this for the first time, so just hang in here with me. I want this up just a little bit further on that leaf. Don't come off your card. Okay, so I want that up there. Okay, good. Now, yeah, see, I wanted to see my flowers. Okay, so here we go. I want to place a glue dot right here, one glue dot. See, in the directions, it shows us a glue dot right there. So let me do that right here. And then on the other side, I want to put two dimensionals. One here and one here. Because this is already popped up with dimensionals. So now the glue dot will come on the thank you right there, and the dimensionals will hold up. This way now everything is secure, and the dimensionals will hold up the sunflower up to be at the same height as your sentiment, your thank you. Okay, now we got these two little guys, right? Let's go ahead and put our dimensionals on them. And let's see, where should we put? This one comes up here, is what it shows. And this one comes here on top of kind of the sentiment right here by the vellum and the sunflower. Oh my goodness, that is a gorgeous card front. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, so thank you. I haven't used the hello yet, and I want to use the hello. And of course we're doing a sunflower. What else would we do on the inside of this card but a sunflower? I'm all about this. I love the twisting technique. I think it gives it such nice depth, you know. Just allowing the ink to soak in, just like that. I'm going to ink it up again, or you can twist and ink, and then I didn't twist, so I'm going to twist one turn to the left, line up the center. I don't know if it matters if you go to the left or the right, as long as you turn it and it is layered on top of itself. There's that. Let's get our center. Cute. And let's see. Let's do some butterflies, little bees. I got a little bit of brown right there, so I'm going to kind of come in with a bee. And I'm going to put one up here. And where's my other one? I'm going to put that one right here. Whoop. I had them upside down again. There we go. There's that. Now we're going to use Hello. So pretty. In soft suede. And I'm going to place it right here. Absolutely adorable. Thank you and hello. I love it. All right, here are our 3 cards in this beautiful kit for this month. I mean, you guys, look for like mega alternatives out of here because I love sunflowers. So let's see. Here's our envelope with our sunflower. We added those. Nice. That's just beautiful. Let's move these aside. And then, of course, to use the, there's our little bees with this card. For a one-of-a-kind friend. I love the font on that. That's fun, right? Nice. So there's that. That one and this one. And then our first one. And this had the honeycomb already there, but the alternatives, of course, will have, I will be using the gold honeycomb. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll put together your paper pumpkin project. And remember your twist technique on your sunflower. That's a lot of fun. And again, look for some really, I hope, great alternative projects from this kit this month. Thanks again for watching and happy crafting.